medicine provider for the Rough Riders. First, for the visiting team, FC Boston and your Dream Team members, Champions Youth Program. Number 1, Matthew Gilbert. Number 6, Colin Leo Ryan. Number 11, Josh Osell. Number 20, John Doran. Number 16, Harry Swarte. Number 13, Bernard Yaboa. The head coach of FC Boston is Brian Ainskow. Ainskow is assisted by Ben Moan, Marco Kuhlman, Dan Colwell, and Eric Stalsberg. Okay, Rough Rider fans, now let's make some noise for your 2016 Long Island Rough Riders and your Dream Team members, Champions Youth Program. In goal, number 1, Jonathan Rico. Number 2, Daniel Kramer. Number 15, Daniel Blyther. Number 6, Sam Nealis. Number 13, Colin Murphy. Number 3, Sean Foster. Number 11, Adriano Gabriel. Number 20, Dominic Marshall. Number 25, Nicola Salabori. Number 8, Thomas Butts. Number 14, Junior Rosario. The general manager of the Rough Riders is Fabio Ferri. The head coach is Jerry Lucci. The team manager is Terrence Hines. The Rough Riders.
B-boys, we live a lot in a 190 black Benz. Now they shut down the stores and I'm shocked. They used to be. He's covered in stock and I'm down. Leaders put your lanes to see and hate them alone for the same reason. Can't leave it, the game needs them. Cause the people need someone to believe in. So we want some because they know they can give them what they want. They're looking for a hand. Makes me brother, drip holder. Matt me, I'm Silverback 8, gold-plated mag, young, rich, and flashy. I'm nasty on black clothes, the ice lay on me so classy. And every time my legs, I can still see the barrel, I can still see the... Woo! Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out, hey. Bring them out, bring them out, yeah. Bring them out, hey. bring 'em out, bring 'em out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got this, heard he got three. That other nigga got a hip and shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, hold on, he ain't know how to act now. Hit the club, strippers getting naked for a sack down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows.
And we are off here at Cy Donnelly Stadium, where the Long Island Rough Riders are hosting the visiting FC Boston Bolts in this Eastern Conference matchup. We look at today's game, and FC Boston enters fourth in the table with 13 points on the season. Rough Riders enter sixth, but with a win can jump FC Boston and move into fourth place. So a big game for both teams here. As we move along, we'll break down how these teams have been doing on the year. Quickly, some players to watch here when you look for the Long Island Rough Riders. Obviously, Dominic Marshall has been really wonderful for them in attack. You think back to the last time we were here at Cy Donnelly Stadium, he had that brace that included that late game winner against AC Connecticut, and he's got 2 goals in his last 3 games. So Dom Marshall really been an offensive threat for the Long Island Rough Riders. On the other side of things, FC Boston, maybe the most interesting player in the entire league. That is Charlie Joseph. Joseph, 38 years of age. If the name sounds familiar, it is because he enjoyed a 12-year career in the MLS, mainly with the New England Revolution, where he was captain in 2010. And this is a guy who was 4 times named to the MLS Best 11 in 2005, and then 2007, 2008, and 2009. So this was a guy who had a really, really good career in the MLS. He's now here playing for FC Boston. You'll see him wearing number 21, playing center back. So one of the more interesting players in the league, a guy who's brought some attention here, and he'll be a fun guy to keep your eye on. So FC Boston enters with a loss in their last match. They actually lost to the Westchester Flames, a team that the Rough Riders have been able to beat twice on the season, so that should give the Rough Riders some confidence that they can beat this team. But the last time these two teams faced off, the Rough Riders took a loss 3-2 on the road. But perhaps a sigh of relief when you look at the starting 11 and you look down the bench of FC Boston. No Mohamed Kenway. Kenway, who had a wonderful freshman year at UMass Boston, where he plays collegiately, really tore up the Rough Riders defense in their last meeting. He walked away with a brace, so perhaps without Kenway, FC Boston will lack something in attack that the Rough Riders can jump on. The Rough Riders enter today's game where they lost their last game 4-1 to GPS Portland Phoenix, who are currently second in this league. They have been one of the better teams, so not a good showing against one of the better teams in this league. However, like I said, though, a win here moves them from 6th to 4th, so a really big game for the Rough Riders to get themselves back into the playoff hunt in really good position within the table. That ball goes to Marshall and stopped by Joseph, so the two players to watch colliding at midfield. That ball, though, pushed out wide, but the attack is stopped by the Bolts. Ball into the middle. No Rough Rider there, though, to get on the end of it. As you see the Rough Riders attack here on the right side, you'll see Daniel Kramer the right back, push up the field very, very often. He's wonderful on the ball, can create some quality chances, really good with his crosses, good dribbling, can switch play really well too. So when the Rough Riders are on this right side, look for Daniel Kramer to create some chances. Turnover here in a good area. Junior Rosario with the chance. It is blocked. Don Marshall lays it off. They try to cut it back, but that chance looks like it will be wasted. Nope, lands back to Don Marshall, puts it across, but it is saved by Matthew Gilbert. A good job by Gilbert to get to that cross first. A good opening chance there within the first 5 minutes of play for the Rough Riders. Rosario looked like he had the best look at goal, but that shot was blocked, and the Rough Riders not able to come away with a goal in that attacking threat. That's Jonathan Rico who sends it out. Rico, not normally the first choice keeper, did play in the last meeting between these two sides, did allow 3 goals, but coach giving him the nod today. Long ball over the top to Marshall. Marshall controls it. A missed clearance that bobbles around outside the 18, but nothing comes from it. Now FC Boston looking to get on the counterattack, but that is stopped very nicely by Daniel Pfeiffer. Good run here, long shot taken.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That shot is taken.
Today we are proud to announce our new Rough Riders partner.
Nicholas
Mooney
Soliberia.
Mooney Sports is considered one of the
Long shot
world's
there
best
by
soccer
Nick.
rebounders and used
That
by European
did get
coaches
on
to help
target,
develop
but
and refine
took a hop
technical
before it
abilities.
got into the
Together
arms
with
of
Mooney
Gilbert.
app, you can play, track, and improve your skills, your friends and your teammates' skills every day with over 100 training exercises. Purchase today for a special 25% off.
Kramer cutting in now from the right side, looks for Rosario. Rosario able to get that back. Overlapping run made by Kramer. Kramer puts a long ball into the box. Headed away, Rosario gets to it, and he puts it back to Sean Nealis. Long ball for Kramer, good first touch, but way too much power with the left-footed cross. Really good first touch there by Kramer, but that left-footed cross is just not coming off for him. Long kick by Gilbert, but that header is won by the Rough Riders. Possession, though, back to the Bolts.
Basketball season has returned. It's been a long time. Been a long time coming. It's life or death with me, man. But you know, there's no turning back now. This is what makes me. This is what I am, feel me? QB, but I won't stop now. Cause I can't stop now.
Pray hard. First time they've really done this. So far, they put together a string of passes. You see the pressure.
Do it now. now, do it now. Don't hate me, hate the money I see. Close it out.
FC Boston right now not holding a lot of possession, and that is a result of the pressure being applied by the attacking and midfield players for the Long Island Rough Riders. They're doing a really, really good job of not allowing the defense to stay comfortable with the ball at their feet. You see Gilbert trying to push his team forward, kick the ball along, and hope that they can now hold some possession. But Colin Murphy gets that ball taken down for the foul and wins a free kick for the Rough Riders. Long ball put forward for Marshall that he is not going to be able to get to. That was Sean Foster who was trying to pick out Marshall. To Kramer on the right. Trying to find Butsky on the right. He'll toss it into Kramer. Nice job by Kramer in tight space. Ball across the box, and it's a goal! Dominic Marshall gets on the end of that cross. Ball came in from Nicholas, and he finds Dominic Marshall for his 6th goal on the season. That started with the nice
goal by Dominic Marshall, his 6th of the season.
That play started with the nice control by Kramer in the tight spot on the right side. A really good move then by Nicholas Solaberla, who gets it onto his right foot, puts it right across the keeper's face. Dominic Marshall, who's been doing it all season, gets into a great position and taps that one home to give the Rough Riders an early 1-0 lead. Good flick ball left off to Rosario in the middle. Bounces around. Joseph tries to play it out. Lands to Butsky. Turnover in possession here now. On the ball. Great save made by Rico. Far off his line, applied a lot of pressure, didn't give Harry Swartz the opportunity to have a lot of space and a lot of time to create his chance. Sean Foster was chasing, or I think that actually might have been Daniel Gweither applying the pressure to Swartz there. Great save, though, made by Rico to continue to give the Rough Riders that 1-0 lead. The Rough Riders are a team that plays with such high pressure that they need to be careful when they go for those interceptions, because if they miss, you see what can happen. They can cut out in the back. Perhaps a guy has played through with a simple through pass, or they leave themselves with numbers in favor of the attack. So you have to be careful, but the Rough Riders do play that attacking style of defense where they're applying a lot of pressure. It's worked for them thus far, and Rico did bail them out on that mistake that they made there. Rico settled his team there. We saw FC Boston try to apply that same pressure to the center backs of the Rough Riders, but they would commonly play it back to Rico. He just happened to kick that one out for a throw-in that was awarded to FC Boston. Colin Murphy now looking to win it back. He is able to get it, plays it off to Murphy. Murphy has Kramer to his right, Rosario cutting into the middle. He puts it well over the bar, goes through the field goal post, and that one is out of play. I think Marshall would have been wise to lay that off to Kramer, get himself into the middle, and let Kramer play that cross in, whether it was back to Marshall or for Rosario. When you get that first goal, sometimes it's hard to pass up the opportunity to get that second goal.
What you heard is what you hearing. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Now open up the door. Stop the burn. Stay still. Go hard, getting busy with it. I got such a good heart, but I'm just a motherfucker. One day if you get it, damn right, when I do it again. Yeah, I am like so. I got to win.
Free kick for the Rough Riders.
Adriano Gabrielli stands over it. About 35 out. Has a go. It was a good shot, just needed to bring that one down. Had the power on it, had the pace, but not the accuracy.
Hey fans, don't forget to enter the Teddy Set Throw Halftime Contest. Purchase a Rough Rider hacky sack for just $1 and be the closest to the target to win a brand new 2016 Rough Riders soccer ball. To enter the contest and for more information, visit the Rough Riders Fun Zone booth.
Ball played into Swartz. Looking for a 1-2. Swartz gets on the end of it. A missed kick will see the Rough Riders get a goal kick right now. FC Boston not having a lot of chances, but the two that they've had have been decent, and they have been with Harry Swartz being at the center of it. So he's doing a good job getting in between the two center backs of the Rough Riders when he can. Kramer now lands on that one, has some open space, gets it over to Colin Murphy. Ball played into Marshall, gets a touch on it, but saved by Gilbert. And that ball is cleared out. Really, really good run there made by Dom Marshall, but just a little too late to pop that one over the keeper for his brace. Nice job by Gabriele to hold the ball. And here comes Swartz on the attack now. 1-on-2, wingers joining him to provide some width. He will play it out. Looks for it back, gets it back, stepped in. Gwyther will take that one back for the Rough Riders. That is a nice piece of defending by Gwyther. Not allowing his eyes to take him away from the man who's at the center of the attack. Swartz laid it off, but Gwyther knew where the main threat was, and he stayed connected the entire time to Swartz. There we see Charlie Joseph. And it's little things, but they do kind of stand out. A guy of his experience, two Rough Rider players around him, and he's almost acting as if they're not there. Long shot, put well wide.
Another goal kick for the Rough Riders.
That was Bernard Yeboah with the chance. Rico and Blyther now playing a little 1-2 in the back. Murphy wins that header. Ball is now back to Kramer. Kramer gets it over to Foster. No foul. Nope, foul is called. Boston looked for it, and they did get the call. A push-off there called against Nicholas. Good clearance by Foster. Marshall now runs onto it. Coming down that left side, he doesn't have many with him. That ball is cleared out, and it will be a throw in for the Rough Riders. Rosario puts that in a shot. He was far wide, but he did do a good job to get that on target, but it was straight into the arms of Gilbert. Ball now won back, but nothing will come from that blocked effort. Smart play there by Gwyther to get rid of it. He had Harrison Swartz right on his back, so that was a really nice play. You see already within the first 20 minutes, Gilbert has a really, really strong foot, and he uses that to get the ball out quickly. It goes from his attacking third to the opposing attacking third, and the center backs really need to be careful with Swartz running onto one of these things. He could take a high bounce, get over defenders, so they need to be careful staying connected to Swartz and playing these long, deep kicks that are coming from Gilbert. Now, as that ball rolled across the goal, it did go out for a goal kick, so it is now a corner for FC Boston. Ball put into the box. It lands out now to Swartz. Goes between two and is taken down. Free kick in a dangerous area here for FC Boston. Swartz puts it into the block, blocked off. Kramer lands again. FC Boston players looking for a handball, but they're not going to get that call. Alexander's in a good position. Rosario now using the pace to get around. Squares it for Dom Marshall. Goes past the keeper, puts it on target, off the bar, and back into the hands of Matthew Gilbert. A great chance. Rosario using his pace again in an attacking area. The FC Boston players caught looking for a handball call that didn't come. Rosario, a wonderful job to square that over to Dom Marshall, who almost nearly had his brace within the first half.
Winthrop University Hospital is the official medical provider of the Long Island Rough Riders. Call the sports medicine experts at 1-866 Winthrop. Your health means everything.
Rough Riders right now enjoying their lead, playing smartly, playing comfortably, passing it around the back. Joseph heads that down, lands to Butsky. Remaining patient. Colin Murphy now coming down the right. He's got runners, puts the cross in. Marshall almost on the end of that one. And a very good clearance now that can potentially create a counter-attack here on the other side of things for FC Boston. Only one in the box. So Bernard Yeboah attempts the shot, but Rico handles that comfortably. On the other side of the field, we have a player down. It looks to be Sean Nealis, number 6. That looks to be Nealis, who was down, but he's now gotten up. Seems to be all right. Right now we're seeing the Rough Riders play a very, very good game so far. They've been very, very good in possession, and they've been patient. And when they can catch the defense out of position and on the flanks and get down, especially this right-handed side so far, they've gotten some good crosses in, and there have been some very good chances so far for the Rough Riders. You have to wonder how much right now FC Boston is missing Mohamed Kenway. Kenway is not only their leader in goals, but their leader in assists. He's got 5 goals and 5 assists on the season.
Have a chance to win a Rough Riders mini ball. Discounts on summer camps and even free game tickets. For just $1, you can play the new Fun Zone Quick Shot or try your luck at Rough Rider Cornhole.
They've definitely missed the creativity that Kenway can provide their team. Ball out wide now to Marshall. Couple step overs. Is he taken down?
Penalty shot awarded to the Rough Riders.
And that is going to be a penalty. Ref goes to the pocket, grabs the yellow card. The 2 players to watch, Meat and Charlie Joseph, has given the Rough Riders a penalty, and he's also gotten himself a yellow card. Dom Marshall likely to step up to the spot here now for the opportunity to get his second goal and give a 2-goal lead to the Rough Riders. Got out into some really good space, Marshall, and was able to be really effective with it. A good step over and a very, very good position for Marshall, and now the opportunity to get his brace. Marshall waiting for the ref's whistle. It blows, he steps up, and it is saved! Saved by Gilbert. Marshall goes to the left, and the keeper met him there, and he keeps this at a 1-0 game. Great save made by Gilbert. So Dom Marshall has had a handful of good chances here in this first half, but only able to convert the one. But Marshall could easily already be on a hat trick. He has had a number of good chances within this first half. Has really created problems for this FC Boston defense. Boston, though, now on the other side of things, a free kick in a dangerous area here. Schwartz stands over at about 25 yards out. Charlie Joseph, accompanied by Josh Osel and Harry Schwartz, to see what they want to do with this opportunity. Joseph now will head to the line, see if he can get on the end of perhaps a good swinging cross. Played over, a good chance. Henry Booth able to get his head to that one. A nice play ran by FC Boston, but the headed chance goes over the bar, and Rico not needed to make a save on that one. Rough Riders looking to attack quick. Throw down the right hand side for Marshall. Kramer wins it back. Marshall now going to see if he can grab a corner. Holding it in that corner. And the ref has given a foul, and it should be a free kick for the Rough Riders. I mean, for FC Boston. And it's a yellow card for Dom Marshall. So Marshall now has picked up yellow. He attempted to get the corner, did not get it, and he has now been given a yellow after all of that. So a rough past couple of minutes here for Marshall. The missed penalty, and now gets handed a yellow card.
Throw in for the Rough Riders.
Murphy will now play that back to Forster, who gets it over to Guifer. Rosario coming through the middle, plays it to Don Marshall, who happens to be off sides. Free kick taken quickly now by Boston, seeing if they can catch the Rough Riders out of position. Yeboah down the right-handed side, plays it back to the middle for Ryan. And that chance is cut out. Kramer easily passed one, passed another. Colin Murphy will pick that up, but it is going to be brought back for a foul. Joseph on the free kick. Puts it into the box. Rico is on that header. 35 minutes played here at Cy Donnelly Stadium. The Long Island Rough Riders lead FC Boston by a score of 1-0.
Check out Adidas.com for the latest Adidas cleats and hottest soccer apparel. Adidas, all in or nothing.
Pressure coming from Boston, but a really nice job switching play and getting it out quickly by the Rough Riders. Rosario, though, turns that one away, but looks like it'll land at Kramer. Nope. Wyther there first, plays it over to Butski. Nice control out wide, plays it back to Dom Marshall. Turns, plays it middle. Shot by Rosario, falls wide.
Visit LARoughRiders.com for the latest news and information on the Long Island Rough Riders. View the 2016 Rough Riders home schedule. Check
You mentioned
individual
the
player
absence
statistics
of
and
Kenway.
follow all things Long
He's
Island
obviously
Rough
been the
Riders.
best player
The
for
official
Boston
MLS
this season.
NYCFC
Interesting enough, he's one of two
affiliate.
players who have played in all 9 games thus far for FC Boston. The other player being Harry Swartz, who's without a doubt been the best player going forward for FC Boston. So you wonder if, without Kenway, if it's all potentially left up to Swartz, does FC Boston have what it takes offensively to get this goal back? And with the way the Rough Riders are attacking, they may have to score more than one if they're going to be looking to even get the draw, let alone 3 points here at Cy Donnelly Stadium. Long ball, great ball played by Rosario. Kramer. Butsky. Played over to Colin Murphy. Good dummy there by Murphy. Offside. Murphy looking to pick out the run. He is the team leader in assists with 3, only Rough Rider to have more than 1 assist on the season. That header's going to land to Butski. He lays it off to Marshall. Marshall unable to convert. Another very, very good chance for Marshall, but he hasn't been able to really put it together since that first goal. Nice layup. Good run by Murphy. Very nice run by Murphy, taken down as he split the 2 defenders.
Free kick awarded to the Rough Riders.
What good is going to happen? You get on, ready, get on!
A player on FC Boston down right now, taking a while to get up. So the ball has yet to be placed, but it looks like it is going to be about. Nicholas stands over the ball, evaluating his options. Gilbert has his wall set. Nicholas strikes it, and it lands straight into the hands of Gilbert. Not much movement needed from him on that one. One back by the Rough Riders. Nice dummy there. On to Kramer, but Gilbert is there first. Swartz here keeps it on the carpet, but that one rolls past the post and out for a goal kick. 3 minutes plus stoppage time remaining here in this first half, where the Long Island Rough Riders lead the FC Boston Bolts by a score of 1-0. That goal coming from Dom Marshall, his 6th of the season.
Pressure! Keep working the ball! Keep working hard, one! Don't strike up!
Rough Riders here holding possession. Back to Rico. Ball headed on to Murphy. We'll see if he can get to it. Foul is called. As much as Murphy, as much as Marshall may not like that one, he does have to be careful here. Already on a yellow. Does not want to pick up a second and see himself out of this game.
Hey fans, don't forget to enter the Teddy Set Throw halftime contest. Purchase a Rough Rider hacky sack for just $1 and be the closest to the target to win a brand new 2016 Rough Riders soccer ball. To enter the contest and for more information, visit the Rough Riders Fun Zone booth.
Gotta go with him! Can you move on?
Murphy's going to play that one out wide. Gabriele to Nealis. And he'll be judged offside. Still some good attacking positions here for the Rough Riders before this half ends. They are continuing to press the issue. They know that a one-goal lead is not enough. You want that second goal to really feel secure. So they're going to continue to press here throughout the rest of this first half and well into that second half. They're going to be chasing that second goal, looking to really put this one away and secure those 3 points. Kramer gets that one, punts it downfield. Marshall tries to control and is taken down by Joseph.
Free kick for the Rough Riders.
Run being made by Marshall. So we have now entered stoppage time. The Rough Riders right now
Ladies and
controlling
gentlemen,
all of
we
the
have now entered
possession.
stoppage time. The referee will keep the official time on the field.
Ball being headed around, staying in the air. Rosario takes a touch. Play it back into the middle for Gabriel. Plays it over the top for Butsky. Butsky trying to get on the end of this one. Gets there, controls it, looks to beat his man. But that will go out for a goal kick. Likely not much time left here within this first half. Gilbert may be setting up for the final kick of this first half. And that is the end of the first half. After the first half, it is 1 Rough Riders, 0 FC Boston. That goal for Dom Marshall is 6th of the season. We will be right back once the second half resumes.
We're with head coach Jerry Lucy. Jerry, in the first half, your team generated a lot of opportunities, some missed. What's your thoughts on the performance of the first half?
So far, very happy with our performance.
The audio cut out while we were doing it. They're going in.
They're going in.
Make sure whoever's down there gets in.
Yeah.
I have the proof now.
Oh my God! Stop it! So it's in.
Do you want me to pause it?
And we're off.
And we are underway here in the second half at Cy Donnelly Stadium, where the Long Island Rough Riders are holding a 1-0 lead over FC Boston. First half was good for the Rough Riders, created a lot of chances, but was nowhere near as good as it could have been. Dom Marshall, the team's leading goal scorer, grabbed his 6th goal of the season in the first half, but he could have easily walked away with a hat trick. You see Yeboy there with a very nice move, pulled off the nutmeg, going from right to left. Nice job by Nealis, taking back possession, and he'll pull that one back. One of the big things I'm sure that Coach was getting on his team for is finishing. They created tons of chances and they to really put this one away in the first half, but they did not do that, and it is only a 1-goal lead. However, they definitely did look to be the better team after 45 minutes. We'll see if that trend continues after the second 45. Rosario now switches it out to Kramer on the right. We're looking to push it back towards the middle and we'll lay it off for Butsky. Butsky gets the ball in and is headed out by Joseph. Ball in to Murphy, and he will play that back to Gwyther. That was a play for an FC Boston throw-in. For FC Boston, obviously, they have to look to change the tides. Right now, if this result does hold, and they will be passed by the Rough Riders in the table, Rough Riders will go from 6th to 4th, and FC Boston then obviously will be dropping down a spot. Depending on how the results go around the league, they could move down more than one. So obviously, they want to walk away with at least a point. And right now, the man right now who's on the ball, Harry Swartz, is the guy who looks like he's going to have to do it. And too heavy of a touch there that allows Sean Foster to get possession back for the Rough Riders. Swartz was the guy who really led the charge for the FC Boston attack. But the end product wasn't there. A couple decent chances, but nothing that truly threatened. Except for there was one slight counterattack. The Rough Riders got caught looking for an interception where goalkeeper Jonathan Rico did have to make a very good save. So that was maybe the one quality chance that FC Boston had. But as you see right there, they could have continued the run, but they were looking to force it to Swartz. And I think a big reason for that is, as we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, Mohamed Kenway, FC Boston's best player on the year, 5 goals and 5 assists on the seating, leading the team in both of those categories. And he is not with the team today. He's not on the bench, not obviously within the starting 11. And the last time these two teams matched up, it was a 3-2 victory for FC Boston. And a brace Mohamed Kenway had, so obviously without him they are struggling for creativity in the attacking third and really being able to create tons of pressure, although now they have a throw in here deep into their own third, and they'll look to see if they can maybe launch this into the box, get a head on it, a ball maybe bouncing around the 6-yard box that they can put into the back of the net. Throw comes in, is cleared away by Gabriele. And he falls Rosario. Rosario plays a long ball that will beat Dom Marshall and will come to Gilbert comfortably.
Throwing away to the Rough Riders.
Out to Yebo. Puts it across. And Foster will clear that away. Girl quickly on that one to FC Boston.
Go!
Murphy looking to find Butsky down the wing, but nothing there. Right now, we're 6 minutes into the second half, and not much really shown from either team. You have the Rough Riders playing confident in possession, trying to continue to be patient, but using the pace that they have in their attack. It's something that they really put on show in that first half, and they're going to look to do that here in the second half and try to get that second goal. Really nice ball from Rosario. Marshall squares it back, lands to Gabrielli, but it is cleared out of play by the keeper, Gilbert. That will be a corner now for the Long Island Rough Riders. Marshall puts it in, and it'll be offside against Kramer.
Attention fans, today we are proud to announce our new Rough Riders partner, Union Sports. Union Sports is considered one of the world's best soccer rebounders and used by European pro clubs to help develop and refine technical abilities. Together with the Union app, you can play, track, and improve your skills, your friends and your teammates' skills every day with over 100 training exercises. Purchase today for a special 25% off.
Don't be afraid to pull yellow. It's okay. Don't be afraid. You know how many?
It is a free kick for the Rough Riders. Colin Murphy, the team's leading assister with 3 assists on the season, will stand over this one. Five, 6 players from the Rough Riders making a run at the keeper, but it will land calmly into Gilbert's hands. Punts that one away. Wyther handles, but is now laid back. Plays it back to Chicapo, who has it now out on the right side. Looking for runners into the box. He'll put that one in. Rico pushes it out, and Kramer will clear. Another very, very good play by Rico. Again, has not been asked to do a whole lot here, but when his number has been called, he has answered the bell every single time. Marshall will leave that for Nealis. Nealis looked to try to swing that out left, but that ball was deflected. Gabrielli now trying to keep up with Yebo here, stepping in for Nealis. Good block by Foster. And a really nice job by Colin Murphy to win that back. He constantly stays busy in the midfield, does a wonderful job there. That is offside on Marshall. Good idea, but Marshall was just not in the right position.
Reckler Equity Partners, developing Long Island for 50 years. Reckler Equity Partners is the largest fully integrated commercial real estate company on Long Island, with a portfolio of over 6 million square feet encompassing over 100 properties. Respecting the past, developing the present, planning the future. Reckler Equity Partners.
Long kick from Gilbert, headed away by Foster, and now controlled by the Rough Riders. Kramer takes it on the right side, cutting in as he so frequently does. That ball creeps up on Sola Barretia. Handball, and it's a free kick. It's quickly taken by FC Boston. Ball is played out wide. Neal is staying close to his man, gets the ball back, and clears that away. And can the counterattack be on here? Butsky, nice play to Colin Murphy. Could have Marshall. It's over to Sola Barretia. Challenge and a very nice piece of defending from Chicapo. Very nice piece of defending to win his team the ball there. Waited. Nick made his move. He stepped in and took the ball. Very, very nice piece of defending. Ref has pulled that one back and is sending it the other way.
Winthrop University Hospital is the official medical provider of the Long Island Rough Riders. Call the sports medicine experts at 1-866-WINTHROP. Your health means everything.
The throw-in goes to Rosario. Great piece of skill. Wonderful cross. But not able to finish once again. And now the counter could be on. But Gwyther cleans that one up as he encourages his defending partners to get back and join him. Handball is given, and the Rough Riders will take a free kick.
Boston.
14 minutes of action, just a little under 14 minutes action into this second half. We have not seen a lot from either team. Rosario with a really nice piece of skill and cross just a moment ago, but that did not come off. Another missed opportunity for Marshall. It was deflected, a good block, but there have been a lot of chances here for Marshall, and a very, very good goal-scoring record. Has scored 3 goals in his last 4 games, and he will certainly be looking to add to that tally. And you feel that brace is on the doorstep there. He just has to put together the finishing and get that final piece for himself. Rosario wins it back. Sola Barretia on the ball. Cuts in. Has a go. But that is wide. That'll be wide right. Marshall upset. Felt like he could have played him in. Sola Barretia felt that he was in a better position and took the shot on. Ball won back by Murphy. Marshall runs onto it, step over, lays it off for Rosario. Takes the shot, and it is wide left. A very, very good chance for Rosario. Unselfish play by Marshall to find the man to his right. But then Rosario puts it wide to the left. There will now be a substitution made for the Long Island Rough Riders. It will be Rocco DiArcangelo. He will be coming into the game, replacing.
Substitution. Gabriel Adriano is coming off for DiAngelo.
Adriano Gabrielli will be coming off as Rocco DiArcangelo will replace him. And it was a good game from Gabriele. Worked hard, high work rates, and he played well. He played well. Rough Riders are doing a terrific job limiting the chances for FC Boston. They have not really been able to create anything against this back line. Great throw-in by Nealis. Rosario runs onto it, has a go, and a really, really good save there by Gilbert. Kicked it straight at the keeper, but hit it with a lot of pace and power. And it went straight at the keeper, and he put it out wide. It was a corner, taken quickly though. That has now been pushed back into the box by Marshall. Cleared. Possession now will stay with the Rough Riders, as it has been for the majority of this second half. Rough Riders been really, really good holding the ball here. Looks like Hector Lasso is set to come in. So that'll be Hector Lasso coming in. He'll replace number 6, Sean Nealis.
Substitution for the Rough Riders. Hector Lasso coming on for Sean Nealis.
You want to keep fresh legs in the back line when you're holding a lead like this, 1-0. Obviously, at some point you would have to expect, although it doesn't look likely, but you would like to think that FC Boston may grab some possession and start to attack late and apply some pressure to the back line of the Long Island Rough Riders. And you want to have fresh legs back there, especially with the pace that has been shown by the FC Boston attack. So a good decision there. Butsky with some very nice control. Takes it into the middle, plays it to Salbratea. He will lose possession. Colin Murphy plays Rosario out wide. Throw in coming up for the Rough Riders. Into Solobratia. Seeing if he can win a corner, but Butsky takes that back. It'll be another throw-in.
Another throw-in for the Long Island Rough Riders.
That one will come down to Kramer. Left-footed cross, that one did definitely pose a threat, but Gilbert is there. Nice 1-2 there, but it's just not coming off for FC Boston. It's just not. Yeah, there's a couple 1-2s there. There's a couple times where Harry Swartz is attacking in some space, but it's really just not been there. It hasn't. And I think it really does point to the value of Mohamed Kenway. Sometimes we overstate a player's value, but when you look at this team, the offense has been anemic today. It's just not been there. And when you think about the fact that they're not only missing the leading goal scorer, but their leading assister, a guy who creates a lot of chances for them, he has been deeply missed out there on the attacking side of things. And even when a player like that is there, he does such a good job where he can command possession and control possession for your teams, play the 1-2s that are necessary to get everything settled. It is really tough to recall any point within this second half where FC Boston was in control for a 2-minute stretch. It is defend, clear the ball out. Long kicks like that by Gilbert that just toss away possession, or you have the occasional run made by Harry Swartz, who I'm sure out there feels quite lonely because the service hasn't been there for him. He's been making the runs. His best opportunities have been when he's able to get on the ball and try to really create for himself. And that's just not how you're going to break down this defense. They have done really, really well together. The combination of Gweither and Foster have been very strong, communicated very nicely, and it has been a very good showing for their defense. Cross that just came in. Obviously had no end product. Little more than 20 minutes plus stoppage time left here in this one. The Rough Riders are up 1-0 over FC Boston. We have just saw River Seabolt check into the game for the Rough Riders. He replaced Dom Marshall, who had another good long shot taken by Rosario, but again pushed wide by Gilbert. That one, though, not out for a corner. He's able to control it and see now maybe the FC Boston attack can keep it up. But we saw Seabolt come in for Marshall, who had a good day. When a guy gets on the score sheet, it's normally looked at as a good day, but a lot of opportunities missed, and I'm sure that he'll be happy if they can keep this result and keep a win. But I'm sure that he will be a little upset at himself that he wasn't able to walk away with more goals here, because there were some very, very clear-cut opportunities that he missed, and I think that penalty kick definitely is one that stands out. He put it left, tried to really place it into that bottom corner, but really lacked pace, and Gilbert did get there pretty comfortably. When you guess right and the ball's hit with no pace, it's almost a save every time. So a really, really nice play that was made by Gilbert. All in all, a good day for Marshall, but nowhere near as good as it could have been. And that will be a free kick awarded to FC Boston in a very good area. That ball's 25 yards out. Charlie Joseph stands over it again. A couple teammates there with him. Joseph, as we mentioned before, 4-time named to the MLS the best 11 of the season. Former captain of the New England Revolution, played in the MLS for 12 years. Now stands over the ball 25 yards out, looking for a piece of magic to get this game equalized. He runs up, takes it, but it's just not there. It's not there. Puts it over the bar. It was a decent look, but it just wasn't there. You almost wonder if maybe they would have been better off running one of their set pieces, perhaps try to get something going that way that involves Harry Swartz. Obviously, Charlie Joseph does have the reputation over probably anybody in this league to stand over that ball and take it, but Harry Swartz has definitely been the guy for this team today, and I think that it would have been wise to include him on the set piece. That was, without a doubt, their best chance of this second half. Lasso stands over, back to Foster. He'll swing that up to Seabolt, who just came on. Seabolt does win the ball, but it is back quickly to FC Boston.
Hey, Steph, it says the memory card's full.
The thing to notice about Seabolt, who came off the bench, is he's actually second in goals for this team with 3 on the season. So, Coach not looking necessarily to see this one as a 1-0 victory. Brings on an attacker for attacker, like for like, and knows that that second goal will really put this game away and put his players at ease, and understands the importance of that second goal. So he goes to the second best goal scorer on this team. Kramer, long cross into the box that Gilbert will secure comfortably. And he now tries to get it out. If FC Boston is going to do it, they're really going to have to catch the Rough Riders out of position here on a counterattack. Some nice skill shown by Rosario, but he will kick that one out of play.
Fans, be sure to take advantage of our summer camp special right now. 20% off all 2016 Rough Riders summer camps.
Murphy will play it out wide for Kramer. Cuts in once again, but Swartz will take that back. Murphy catches a cramp at midfield, which does create some more space there for Swartz. 3 around him, doesn't even think about passing. Well, didn't even cross his mind. It was him versus every single one of them, and he's not going to win that battle. His options were shoot or continue to dribble in his mind. Ball will land wide for Butsky. Couple step overs, puts it on his left foot. Comes out wide to Rosario. Has a go, takes a deflection, and it will be a Rough Rider throw.
Throw in an attacking position for the Rough Riders.
We have Murphy down right now at midfield. Looks like he might have caught a cramp. back to his feet, though. I think he'll try to shake this one off and continue.
Henry, well done. Come on. Hey, Harry, winner. Get over there, man.
So Murphy will not continue. He will head over to the bench. It'll be Dom Iovino taking his place in that midfield role. Iovino, 6 appearances on the season and 1 assist.
Substitution for the Rough Riders. Number 10, Dom Iovino, coming on for number 13, Colin Murphy.
So Lasso to take the throw in to Seabolt. Seabolt turns and is taken down.
Free kick at the edge of the box for the Rough Riders.
That ball will be placed just on the edge of the box, so this should be a good chance here for the Rough Riders, who have been seeking that second goal. Four players in the box for the Rough Riders waiting on this one. It takes a deflection, and it will be a corner for the Rough Riders. Took a deflection off the wall, and that is going to be a corner for the Rough Riders. And that's an easy way to pick yourself up a yellow card, shove a player. Ask and you shall receive. That's a yellow for number 6, Colin Chicapo. Rosario stands over the corner. Puts it into the box. Solobratia was able to get a touch there, but went out, and it is now a goal kick. Kramer to throw in. D'Angelo. That foul goes on Dom Iovino.
Thank you.
Harry Swartz now on the run, heads it down to control, puts it across the box, pushed away by Rico, and that will scurry out for a corner for FC Boston. Once again, the only attacking prowess coming from Harry Swartz, puts that one across the box, but is pushed away by Rico. Crosses in, and that one is caught by John Rico. Rico's last game against this team did not go so well. He allowed 3 goals in, but he has been very sharp today and has gotten the better of this team without a doubt. Good ball played. Rosario one-on-one with the keeper. Tries to take it past him. He's got it, and he places it in. A beautiful goal there for Junior Rosario. And that is now 2-0 to the Rough Riders. A beautiful piece of skill. A ball roll past the keeper, who has now apparently gotten himself sent off straight red. And the keeper has been sent off. I'm looking down at the FC Boston bench, and I'm not even sure if they've came to the game with a second-choice keeper. It may actually be an outfield player who's going to have to take the gloves and finish this one out. Down to 10 men, and their keeper has been sent off. Was very unhappy with his defense and the fact that that was able to get in and got himself a straight red. But on the positive side of things, the Rough Riders grabbed their second goal. Junior Rosario gets his second of the season. A beautiful run, great ball put into. That ball came from Solobratia. It was a great ball that he sent in, and he now picks up the assist. I believe that is his first assist on the season. But how about that little move by Rosario to get through and calmly get past the keeper?
Oh, so then they're just
16-year-old, one 16-year-old sub, that's all he came with.
Oh, wow.
It's too far to travel, you know. Took them 6.5 hours to get down here.
Yeah.
So now taking his turn in net will be Owen Houlihan, the defender. Pretty sure wears a size medium. Looks like he's got a shirt on that he normally would use for a comforter. He's going to grab the gloves and take his chance at being keeper for the remainder of this one.
All right. Have a nice night.
I get paid by the minute.
Well, that very, very quickly fell apart for FC Boston. It is now 2-0. They're down to 10 men. They're using their center back as a defender, so the Rough Riders should be easy cruising here. I think the only decision that they should ask is if they want more goals. I want to make a correction on myself. I said that was Solobratia's first assist on the season. It's actually his second of the game. And he now may have a chance here to grab his first goal. Takes it on his left peg, but will push that wide left. Like to think that if you get a shot on target, you're probably walking away with a goal. And I'm sure the players have that on their mind too. So they will be pushing forward. They're going to see how high they can bring this tally up here. A little push in the back from D'Arcangelo. That'll be a free kick for FC Boston. That ball will go out of play. It will be a kick. That will be a throw-in, rather, for FC Boston. As we see a substitution made, it'll be Jacob Maddox coming into the game for FC Boston.
Number 18,
Long throw into the box, bounces around, but it will be cleared by Butsky. Lands to Seabolt. If he can get it controlled, there's a run on the other side being made. That's Dom Ivino. Rosario now picks it up. Charlie Joseph there, and will quickly knock that one out of play. trying to
So it won't
convince the
record if
ref
it's
that
tired, right?
it's his throw in, but ref not fooled. It'll be a Rough Rider throw in.
You just snuck one.
Go, Junior, Junior. River, get out. Let's find Junior. Fight. Sean, keep going. Turn him.
Here, you can hold it by this and push it out.
D'Arcangelo now gets it over to Kramer. Kramer to Seaball. These players might as well have a go out. I mean, you have a very small defender who's playing keeper, not his position. If you have any bit of space, just have a go. If you put it on target, likely to walk away with a goal.
Hey. You see how it's taking my bullshit?
TGI Office Automation is the official business supplier of the Rough Riders, providing equipment that keeps our documents in motion. Whether it's a color copier, a fax machine, or a laser printer, TGI provides quality products and services for all your needs.
Hold that for a second. Hold this.
Kramer to Ivino.
Other things
Push
wrap
it
up.
back to Rosero. We'll pop that back to Ivino. Ivino controlling now. Taking it down that right side. We'll pop it back. Gets himself a throw-in. 2.5 minutes plus stoppage time left in this game with the Rough Riders 2-0 lead over FC Boston. Throw into Seaball.
Did you change the channels? Sounds.
Let me see. Can you hear me? Talking to it?
Check.
Butsky, bad first touch, loses possession.
Channel 2, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
And that's a
We're gonna
fact.
try this if it doesn't work. So when Dana does the interview, have her just. She doesn't have to stick her arm all the way out because last time her arm was like.
2 minutes to go plus stoppage time. FC Boston playing with 10 men. Their keeper sent off after being furious for giving up that second goal.
Okay.
They are currently using Owen Houlihan, who played at center half for the majority of this game. He is now
I haven't gotten anything.
in goal. A corner taken for FC Boston, and that one is cleared away. Seabolt versus Joseph. Joseph controls. There will be numbers here if they can get possession back, the Rough Riders. And they do. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Ivino plays it into Seabolt. Squares it to Rosero unselfishly. Doesn't come off. Solobratia loses it. Lasso will recover. And that'll be offside on Seabolt.
Substitution for the Rough Riders.
So now 2 more substitutions for the Rough Riders. Number 4, Alexi Cortez will enter the game.
And Ramsey Gusso is coming on for number 25.
And number 4, Ramsey Irarusu will check into the game. Rosero will head to the bench along with Solobratia. Solobratia to assist on the day. Rosero with the second goal of the game. That lovely ball roll past the keeper and nifty little finish.
You said put them all the way up. Make channels.
So we are now into stoppage time. Not much time left here if FC Boston want to pull the unbelievable comeback. I mean, they've had really not much attacking chance. So if they magically pulled 2 here, it would be absolutely jaw-dropping. Seabolt now runs onto it. All alone here.
Yeah, they both all the way
Just
out.
has to smash it. Lays it off. What a save! Save made by the defender. You got to give him credit. Not his normal position. So I'll applaud the effort. A very, very easy chance there for Cortez, but he passes it to the defender, and who's now in goal, and we'll keep that one.
Got it.
Long ball in. Wyther heads. Foster clears. Ivino will run on to this one. Plays it to Butsky. Numbers once again for the Rough Riders. Seabolt down that right-handed side. Opts for the shot. Wide left. We are now into stoppage time, so not much left here on the clock in this one. A 2-0 lead for the Rough Riders. Lasso will settle. Turn, faces own goal. Pop it back to Rico. Both teams looking for the whistle here. The ref doesn't seem too interested in giving it. And the offside flag does come up. Throw in for the Rough Riders. Wutzke back to Lasso.
Yes, sir. That's not working. Got it. Yeah, sorry, you can send the other
And
side.
that is the final whistle. We are done for the day here. It was a doubleheader. It was a long day, but the end result is a 2-0 victory for the Long Island Rough Riders over FC Boston. The first goal for Dom Marshall. The second goal for Junior Rosero. Nicholas Solabratia walks away with the 2 assists of the game. And most importantly, this now has the Long Island Rough Riders jumping from 6th into 4th place. They pass FC Boston, and they now move into 4th place in the table. So a very big win here for the Long Island Rough Riders. If you had to pick out a particular MVP, I think you really have to look. It was a real team effort. Dom Marshall really could have ran away with that, but he did miss a few chances. But definitely did have a very good game. Junior Rosero also stood out, as well as Nicholas Solabratia. The defense was wonderful. And Jonathan Rico, who last time he faced this team let 3 in, kept a clean sheet today, really did a wonderful job in net. All in all, a great performance for the Long Island Rough Riders. Get themselves back on a winning track. So a really, really good game for the Long Island Rough Riders. We're now going to turn it over to our sideline post-game report.
We're here with Dom Marshall. Dom, you executed the opening goal of the match. Can you just walk us through this and tell us about the build-up leading up to your finish?
Well, Nico stayed out wide, he got the ball wide, managed to get like around the man, and there was only one place he was going to put it, across the 6-yard box, and just peeled off the back of the defender, and I kind of missed it really. It was good, great ball win.
What's your feeling about the game overall? You think that team's gelling well now? We're halfway through the season. Where do you see it going from here?
It was good to get the full squad back because we had a rough. We had a tough travel, a tough away trip, so it was good to get a bunch of the quasi back who just showed there, and it was a comfortable win in the end.
Thanks so much for your time, Tom. Good luck rest of the season.
Thank you.